Hello, I'm back. I made it. Hi. Nobody? It's the silent treatment, huh? Guess I'll switch over to this, over here then. Sorry, I had to run an errand really quickly there after the intro finished. Hey, Northernlion, welcome to the Northernlion Live Super Show, Monday, the 6th edition. As always, I'm your esteemed host, Northernlion, joined by my esteemed co-hosts, Jason Smith, OTI.
Hello.
And
I think
Rocco
that's 3 in a
Smile.
row for me first. Sorry, Nick.
Yeah, he's really getting some preferential treatment. I didn't even disrespect the intro this time. But I just want to say, slow news today, eh?
It zoomed in on you as you said that. So it's like the perfect joke. Is that hot enough for you? Anyway.
Fall on my face, Dolphin.
All right, I don't know what that is. Welcome to the Northernlion Live Super Show today. We really didn't know if the show was actually going to work. So here we are. Hopefully it does. The Ubisoft conference has just started, so goodbye to half of you that just realized that that's going on at the same time. We're going to be doing a very relaxed stream today. A lot of multiplayer, but first we're going to be discussing the hot and heavy new releases and stuff that we saw at E3 2013, because we're all currently in Los Angeles, California. The weather's beautiful. Just got back from that rooftop playing Battlefield Hardline. And boy, are my arms tired. Let's get started.
I love how they grabbed like all those people. I wonder, like, I didn't look at the temperature in LA today, but I can't imagine like it's like a nice, cool, brisk day.
When they like
69 degrees.
Sweat dudes in like black t-shirts on like a roof of a building. Like, all right, let's play some video games on.
When they showed it, it was seriously like you might as well put them like on the surface of the sun. It was just like clear skies and like the sun at 12 noon beating straight down on them. I feel bad for them up there, because you know that was a tall building. You probably had to wait in line for a long time and take this elevator ride, and then you get up to the top of the building and you're like, it's fucking hot. And the co-caster was wearing like a blazer.
Yeah,
a black blazer. This guy is
blazing all right.
He's gonna smell like the battlefield after the day's over, if you know what I mean. Anyway.
So they didn't actually use the elevator. So what they did is they made everyone take the stairs, and the first ones up there were able to survive long enough to play the games in the hot sun.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm. So that's the way I would do it, at least.
All right, let's talk about this. I don't know how we want to organize this. Did you watch both conferences this morning?
I watched both conferences.
I did indeed, sir.
All right, I watched all of the Microsoft conference, whatever, and there was some music involved, and then most of the EA conference as well. I missed the start of it, recording some Isaac episodes, but yeah. Let's talk about the Microsoft conference. Just bring up some games.
Biggest news, I think, maybe the Halo. Although, like, every Halo except Halo Wars is coming on one disc with all the multiplayer maps, all on dedicated servers from Xbox Live, able to play the game the way it came out or with updated graphics.
It didn't have like ODST or Reach or any of those. I thought it was just the main.
Oh, that's right. That's
1, 2, 3, 4.
Right. It's 1 through 4. 1 through 4.
Coming to Xbox One, October or September?
November.
I don't know
11th.
that they gave. Oh, they did give a date. Okay.
Is that like the Halo Day?
Like always November 11th.
Yeah.
Whenever it comes out with something.
I mean, it's also like Remembrance Day, and I think like Veterans Day in the U.S., but I think I mostly know it for Halo, which makes me feel kind of bad about myself.
Oh, you know.
Good day for GameStop midnight openings, mostly.
As someone who has not played a Halo game since Halo 2, this is actually like news that I didn't expect, and it made me excited about the Halo franchise. I understand like ODST, Reach, they've all been very well received, but it made me excited to maybe check it out again. I will almost certainly not play through any of the single-player campaigns, but like basically just taking the multiplayer from Halo 2 and then being like, we're going to include all the original maps from all 4 games has me excited as, you know.
Over 100 maps.
That's crazy town.
That's
like,
nuts, right? That's pretty crazy. Like, I wouldn't expect that.
I don't even want that. I'm okay with one map.
I think you can only play the maps from each individual game on whatever. So you're not going to be able to like play. You have to like boot up Halo 2 to play all the Halo 2 maps or something like that.
They're going to hot swap. They're going to have you in a lobby where all of a sudden you'll be in a match, and then it's like, actually, well, now we're going to play a map from Halo 3.
That would be pretty cool. I wonder what that would be like.
No, they really confirmed that that's what they're going to do. They actually did an interview. I was watching the IGN post and pre-shows and stuff, and they had a bunch of the Halo devs on, and they were talking about that they're actually doing that. I'm not sure exactly how the infrastructure works, but I guess it's sort of like how they have the they have the replays set up so like they don't actually store data in a way. I don't know if you know what I mean, but like they instead of saving all of the actual frames, they actually just reference them. And I think they did a similar thing with the infrastructure of the Halo games. So a lot of the assets are sort of universal in a way, and they can just pull from them, which makes it easier to store all 4 of those games on one disc. I don't entirely understand it, but it's pretty wild.
I'm excited. I mean, I don't know. It's weird because I wasn't introduced. Like I wasn't excited about the Xbox One at all when before today, and I was like, you know what? I could see a lot of good things potentially coming to the Xbox One. Like maybe finally people are going to be able to convince me to, purchase a console. I still haven't seen Sony's conference. It's coming up after the NLSS, so I'm excited to see what they bring out for us, and see where I lie in terms of what console do I want, if I want a console, or should I just upgrade my computer again?
Get a Steam box.
Relative to last year, the Microsoft conference this year I thought was pretty good. So. They just talked about games, and if I kind of got the impression that like they played it pretty safe, there was nothing that was really like barn burning about it. But
right.
I'm okay with that. They announced some games that look pretty good. The Halo announcement is cool. I really thought my quote unquote game of the show, which is a dumb thing to talk about when you're mostly just seeing like recorded gameplay demos and stuff like that. But if there was something from the Microsoft conference that I was most kind of excited about, it was Sunset Overdrive. I thought it looked pretty darn cool.
See, like with Sunset Overdrive, right?
Yeah.
Like when that comes out, like I think, like I'm surprised that you are, like it appeals to you.
Oh,
because
me too.
To me,
yeah.
It looks like a Crackdown type of game.
Yep.
And so it's like big open world. You basically kick the shit out of like a lot of people after a while. But I don't see the game. Like I hope to God that I'm wrong, because this game looks absolutely gorgeous and looks so great. But it does seem like I hope it doesn't suffer from like kind of like becoming like redundant or like doing the same thing over and over again. I hope there's enough like charm and flair to kind of keep it going for many hours, which is weird for me. I mean, I love the original Crackdown. So like when they came out with the new Crackdown, like I guess it's not Crackdown 3, but it's like Crackdown again, like the reboot,
like a reboot
or something.
How many like games do you have to do before you can officially feel good about naming it the same as the first game?
Yeah, right. Apparently, just
yeah. Apparently, it has to be 2 or sometimes 1.
Right. It's got to be on the next platform though. Maybe.
I think that's
Maybe.
true. Most of the time.
Yeah.
I also think we're well overdue for a new Tomb Raider reboot, if we could work that, or at least a new origin story, guys.
Well, they did announce a new Tomb Raider as well.
They did.
Was it Rise of the Tomb Raider?
Yeah, Rise of the Tomb Raider.
I think that's what it was called, yeah.
That's all right.
Rise of the
I
Triad
was
Raider.
thoroughly not... I was indifferent to the whole thing.
I thought it looked
I
pretty
knew
cool.
this was coming.
I still need to play the new reboot before I get
Before you reboot
into
it
the next
again.
one. But,
It's good, but the first game it's better than good. It's quite good. But the first game is basically like all this bad shit happens to Lara Croft. And my worry is, not that I worry too much about the fucking story of what Tomb Raider is going to be, because that's not necessarily the draw, but is eventually by the end of this game, I'm just going to like feel bad for this woman that has all these terrible, inconceivable things happen to her over and over.
Oh, I know. They started talking to a therapist. That's what the whole intro is about.
Well, you would need like all of the therapy ever
know.
for the shit that she went through in Tomb Raider 1.
I remember how the start of the game went. It was pretty awful.
Yeah.
I also saw that horrible thing with her head getting impaled on that spike like 50 times.
Yeah, I mean,
that must suck, like reliving that over and over again.
Yeah, I mean, she died probably about 40 to 50 times in my version of the game. So, she's got like a Hugh Jackman in the Prestige type thing going on. Anyway, just to very quickly get back to Sunset Overdrive. I have no, false ideals about what that game is probably going to be. I think it's, my problems with open world games are probably going to be very much on display in it, I would imagine. Like you said, I hope it's not just doing the same thing over and over again. I'm pretty sure it's just going to, like, for an hour, you're going to be like, jumping on rails is pretty sweet. And then eventually you're going to be like, well, this is just new cars. And there was a time where he like pulled out a submachine gun and started firing it into a crowd of zombies. And I was like, nah. But I like the tone of the game. And if you're going to be an open world game, at least it's not an open world game that's just cars and guns.
Right. Absolutely.
After Watch Dogs,
I like
that's
that.
what I want.
loved how they introduced it as well.
That trailer,
because
that teaser was good.
That was so good. Like, when it first came on, and for anyone who didn't see, it was basically just kind of like generic military man hiding behind cover, shooting at some terrorist man. And I got my eyes like immediately glazed over. I was like, really? This is what we're gonna do? And then like the main character comes in, he's all popping with different colors and everything, and just kind of like explodes everything up. And you kind of like introduced into this big old colorful world that's not got like the brown and green filters covering it. It's actually just really just lush and vibrant, which is exciting to see. I think we haven't seen too many games with like that bright of a color scheme in a while, so it's good to get back into that.
Reminded me a little bit of Bulletstorm. They seem to be going for a similar tone, very over the top.
Yeah, I remember that.
Very colorful, maybe a little bit Borderlands as well.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm not sold on it yet. I need to see more.
Kind of along the same lines as we're still talking about the Microsoft conference here, just for people who are just joining us. But kind of along the same lines as Sunset Overdrive, Capcom announced some DLC for Dead Rising 3, which is just absolutely crazy. Does anyone have the name in front of them? Because there's no way you could possibly remember it.
Super Ultra.
Yeah.
Dead Rising.
EX doesn't say
Alpha.
it. Yeah, it's just Dead Rising.
It's a very
Super Ultra Dead Rising 3 at least, but then there's like Pi,
FX,
EX
Ultra,
plus
Alpha. Yeah. So Dead Rising 3, like Capcom lampooning themselves with like the fighting game type Street Fighter title. I haven't played Dead Rising 3 yet, but this is gonna make me play it, I think. Especially, like, one thing that sold me in the trailer was when they were like fighting a huge M. Bison head that was spitting rocks out at them, and I was like, I can get down with that. The games that don't take themselves too seriously are a lot easier for me to like, I think. Dead Rising's already like that, I guess, but yeah, that was kind of cool.
It seemed like they swept it right under the rug as soon as that portion of the show was over. Like, none of the post shows talked about it at all for a long time, which is like, maybe they're a little embarrassed because this is so ridiculous, but I liked it.
Yeah, I think it, cool. It seemed to run over the crowd, and what I've seen from the internet is just everyone just kind of like really excited for it. And it was great that it's released right now, right? Isn't it?
I thought so, yeah.
Yeah.
As of the show being up, it's just available for $10.
Boom, there it is.
It's very Dead Rising of them to do that, and I like that they figured out what the main point of the game is and went in that direction.
Yeah, fighting M. Bison.
Yeah. Wearing surfbot heads.
What else? There was a lot of stuff.
Inside? The new Limbo?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
That was a funny moment. When he came out wearing the Limbo shirt, like, the head of Xbox, Phil Spencer, came out wearing this Limbo shirt, and it was so cynical on Twitter, and I was a big part of it as well. Like, well, not a big part of it, but I was part of it as well. And I was like, yeah, this dude's just wearing this shirt because he's like, what's a big indie game that was on Xbox Live Arcade recently? Limbo? Oh, 4 years ago? Sure. What? Anyway. Turns out, yeah, the guys who made Limbo are making a game called Inside, which looks like an atmospheric side-scrolling puzzle platformer, pretty similar to Limbo, but I don't know. When people were writing it off as kind of like Limbo 2, I didn't think that was necessarily fair. Like, it does look like it's a different style, but there's obviously
some sort of like spiritual successor. Like, instead of like kind of like weird mysticism world, it's more like a 1984 vibe I'm getting from it.
That's what I got as well.
Right. But it looked totally cool. It looked really good. More colors, but barely.
Yeah.
So,
they replaced it's more oppression and more colors, maybe.
Right.
We have seen very little of it so far, but it kind of strikes me as like the Bastion Transistor type parallel, where you can be like, these games are clearly made by the same company, but hopefully there's something delineating them, or maybe there's not, and that's cool too, because it's been 4 years since Limbo, and Limbo's still fucking awesome. So if they just make another game that's Limbo, that's kind of okay by me as well, but maybe not by everybody. Microsoft also had a montage of indies. And they didn't really talk about, what the releases for a lot of them were going to be, because there were like 40 or 50 of them actually included in the montage. But if they're part of the ID at Xbox program, that means they have to release concurrently on Xbox One at the same time that they release on other stuff. So stuff announced there like Hyper Light Drifter, Mighty Number 9, personal favorite, Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time by Asteroid Base. So that's cool that Microsoft maybe, if nothing else, it's kind of a cool symbolic gesture that they're giving indies these kind of FaceTime sessions at E3 and saying, like, this is a, we understand that Sony's probably killing us in this regard right now, but, we're going to try to be better.
We're still not dead yet.
Right, basically. And the guy who got up there...
We're still in it. We're still in it. I guess we're still not dead yet is kind of a really bad way to put it.
Well, they're right, but...
Yeah.
The guy who was up doing the presentation, Chris Charla, is, developer relations guy that people speak very, very highly of, even if they're not working with Microsoft. Like I know Rami Ismail from Flambert has always had nothing but kind words to say about Chris Charla. So I think maybe they're starting to revamp their indie policy a little bit, or at least pay some attention to it and stop acting super arrogant and condescending, which would be good. And I think that's a step forward, even though a lot of the stuff that was in that montage kind of looked like stuff I wasn't very much into.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Oh well, there was the one game that for whatever reason stuck out, and it was only on there for like 3 seconds max. Was Cuphead.
Oh yeah,
it's like 1930s animation game.
Yeah,
immediately after, like as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, Google, what is this? This looks amazing. But it's like a 1930s styled, like Steamboat Willie, hand-drawn game. I guess like a 2D side scroller, but it looks great. It actually looks fantastic, and I can't wait to learn a little bit more about that game when it comes out. But yeah, there's a ton of those like snippets of games coming.
They had footage of Hellraid in there too, which I found was a little funny because it was like 2-year-old footage, and I didn't think that was necessarily an indie developer. I don't actually remember who developed it, but I thought it was. Hellraid is an upcoming first-person sort of like Dark Souls-esque action.
Oh, yeah, okay. I remember.
Like Oblivion?
You've probably seen the promotion. Yeah, it looks a lot like Oblivion,
actually.
He
stabbed the dude, and then he fell over, and then he put his shield up. And it was,
yeah. But I've been very excited for that one. So I was a little surprised to see it there and looking kind of like without any shadows. So it's a little weird. Anyway.
To the most negative moment for me, to figure out how to phrase this properly, or the moment that I was like definitely kind of being like, I don't really get it, is Project Spark. I don't know if I'm alone on that one.
Yeah, it's like Little Big Planet without heart. You know, like without a soul or anything.
Yes.
I guess it's cool
got that.
Yeah, it's like it's 3D, so it's not just like confined to like just a 2D plane. But you have Nick's fucking adjustments.
My camera's the best.
People at home can't see it, but it just did like a really wide shot of Nick and then slowly zoomed in on his face really dramatically.
It was really good.
I'm gonna make sure I maximize those.
But yeah, it has assets from like Conquer and like a bunch of other, I would imagine, other games, maybe by Rare, maybe like it'd be pretty cool to see like some Banjo-Kazooie things in there. But I guess like one of the big reveals was like Conquer was at the end of it is basically like, I haven't been in a game for 10 years, you make it. And a lot of people weren't too happy about that. I on the other hand, I'm just like, well, fuck it. If Rare's not going to make their own Conquer game, maybe someone else can make a good one as well, or instead.
I wasn't sure what to make of that thing at the end there. I thought that was them saying we also made a Conquer game in this engine or something like that.
I don't know. Like, honestly, I looked away from my computer for like 2 seconds, and I looked back at Twitter and I was like, Conquer. I'm like, what the hell did I fucking miss?
I took it as like they put the Conquer 3D model in Project Spark, and you're going to be able to be like, I made a platformer, but it's your Conquer. You're not random like little platformy dude. You're Conquer.
Right. Yeah. That's how I. That's how I took it as well.
Excuse to frame all the poop and dick jokes that people are going to put in.
Yeah.
If there wasn't, I wish there was another Conquer game though. It's so good. I don't know. I always liked the original on the N64, and even the remake on the Xbox was fantastic as well. So, I don't know. But yeah, overall, I don't understand that engine. I don't know. Like when they showed like all the footage and everything, I was. Well, it kind of looks the same no matter what location that you change it. Oh, I'm in desert land. Oh, I'm in Iceland, but they all look the
excuse
same.
me, it's a desert of death.
Oh,
but I don't see the death.
It did. Yeah, I don't see that.
I don't see that. Oh, it was just cringe. But yeah, I think that was the low point of the, I don't know, the speech or whatever. Maybe the harmonics thing because there wasn't anything there. It was like Fantasia.
Yeah. Well, they did announce that there would be a new Dance Central. But I kind of missed the point on that one. It seemed like they were announcing like, okay, there's a new Dance Central, and they've made like a new technology that allows it to be easier to import songs, so they can make like DLC for it faster. Or there's going to be like maybe implied a subscription service for DLC or something like that. I couldn't really tell.
I think they didn't want to harp on it too much because there seemed to be a very anti-Kinect vibe coming from this.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
None whatsoever. And so even because like Dance Central was very Kinect enabled, it's probably the best Kinect game that you can get. And Nick, freaking me out, man. When the Kinect comes out or whatever, or no, when I don't know, they just took away all the Kinect support, or it's still there, but you don't need it for Xbone anymore. They're just like, well, we're gonna announce something, but we don't really want to talk about Kinect, so let's go. We got more Call of Duty to show up.
Yeah.
After the show was over, too, they had to make a point of being like, but we really think that Kinect is the way of the future, only we're just not going to support it at all.
They did.
I mean, I don't mind
the
them
only
not
Kinect thing they talked about was Dance Central over the course of the conference, right? So
yeah, Larry Herb just did a little like interview thing with a bunch of developers and just was like talking to them about it. And one of them was like, so we want to reemphasize like Kinect is really what makes the Xbox One experience great, because I can say turn on my Kinect and then it goes, and there's like, okay, well, that's all we're gonna say about that. The end.
That's all the Kinect is anymore, though. Like, I don't see a reason to have it very much, you know, unless you're playing like Dance Central or some like, I don't know, yoga game. But like, I don't want to stand up. Yeah, I don't want to yoga game. I don't want to stand up in front of my Xbox. But if I could try to turn it on with my voice, maybe that would be okay.
I'm not actually complaining. Actually, this is a good thing. I think this is the direction they should have gone in the first place. It's just it's funny to me that they've just turned around this hard.
It's a nice peripheral. I don't think we need it to be the center stage of the console.
What'd you guys think about the Advanced Warfighter footage they showed off?
I didn't see Advanced Warfighter.
Oh, it's right at the very top.
Okay. I thought you were talking about Ghost Recon. Sorry.
Yeah, I also thought Ghost Recon when you said that.
Wait, did I say?
You said Advanced.
What's it
Advanced
called?
Warfare or Advanced Warfighter?
Advanced Warfare.
Warfighter is Ghost Recon. Warfare is.
Okay, my mistake.
There's too many war games.
What did you think of the new Call of Duty game they showed off?
It seemed fine. I'll play it and I'll enjoy it, I'm sure. Maybe.
It had like a sound shotgun. That seemed cool.
I saw like the moments that they showed off, I thought they looked pretty cool. Mostly on the backs of kind of like the technology that was involved, like that cool like drone swarm that came in that they had to duck under. That was neat.
Gotta have a drone swarm.
The dude's arm got blown off.
That was pretty crazy. And you know, like the grenade that changed direction in mid-flight to home in on the guy. The laser shield.
That was pretty cool. Yeah, that's gonna be a whole lot of fun online. Imagine if that grenade is like one of like the things that are online. It's gonna be a whole lot of raging on Xbox Live.
Yeah, I mean, you know, people are gonna be cynical about it, and I think it's fair enough to be cynical about it because a lot of people really didn't like Ghosts. But the stuff that we saw, I think, looks more different from any Call of Duty than what we've seen since maybe the jump from like Modern Warfare to Black Ops, I guess.
I was thinking from 2 to 4.
Yeah, or it could be possible as well.
3 to 4, whatever. World War II to the modern era, because like this isn't like the modern era anymore. You got these flying swarms and everything, so it's a little bit more in the future. But it's still, you know, you could tell that it's still Call of Duty, which is.
Excuse me? Yeah.
It's nice. It's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine when it comes out.
Looks neat.
Looks neat. Still no multiplayer. Word of what's going on with that.
I thought you were gonna say that like the new Call of Duty doesn't have multiplayer, and I was like,
they took that out. It wasn't very So
we saw the success of Wolfenstein. We listened to the people, and we took multiplayer out.
That would be so hilarious. No, but multiplayer is still very much in.
We would imagine.
We imagine. I guess I can't really say with 100% certainty. But there wasn't any news or any updates about what kind of map types or what we can expect from it.
More space.
Was there anything else we missed in particular from the Xbox conference?
Xbox.
All of my highlights are actually towards the end. They announced a new Phantom Dust, which is a thing that I had sort of mentioned on the show a while back. Platinum announced.
I even tweeted it. I was like, isn't this the game that Nick was talking about?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
And the trailer didn't really do it much justice, but that's okay because maybe the game will be fun. I'm not actually sure if this is going to be a remake of the original or if they're building a completely new one. But either way, it's going to be sort of a combat-focused, like an arena-style 1v1 psionic fighter game. I don't really know what to call it because there's not really a lot of other things like it. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. There was a trailer for a new Crackdown, which it's a trailer. There was because it's a trailer, so I don't know. We'll see in 6 months or something if there's any actual footage that shows up. If that's the case, then maybe I'll be excited. But till then, I'll just be waiting. Did you guys have opinions on Scalebound at all?
Yeah, looks cool.
I was so not interested, but I saw that you guys liked it. I was like, as soon as like I see this like I don't know arrogant little
really looked like
bastard like, with
Dante.
this big sword, I was like, well, I already lost my interest. And then he turns on his headphones.
Yeah, that was the thing.
And then I was like, no.
Oh,
I don't
come
even-
on.
I give no fucks about this whatsoever.
Platinum Games, they like. It's weird to describe. It's like trying to describe someone like why something's funny.
Yeah.
Like oh, you're like no, it's bad, but it's like meant to be bad. So it's like post irony. That is like.
It's Capcom doing what they did with Dead Rising. Only they've also done their own
Yeah.
version of that.
Basically, Platinum Games is like, we're gonna do the dumbest shit, and like it's not gonna be like dumb stupid. It's just gonna be dumb crazy, and that's what we do. That's what That's what we're known for. So I thought it was pretty sweet. I'm really glad that Platinum's making a game that is not in like, at least from what we saw, not in like futuristic like nanotechnology world like every other game that they seem to make. Anarchy Reigns. You know, fucking Bayonetta, Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. I'm glad they're making something for Xbox One as well. I hope they fucking come out with Bayonetta 2. Also, how many people work at Platinum Games? They're just releasing stuff all the time. I was under the impression that there were like 30 people working for Platinum Games. In 2013, they came out with...
Bayonetta did well.
Yeah, Bayonetta did do well. They came out with Anarchy Reigns on all platforms, basically, except PC. Revengeance on Xbox 360 and PS3. Then they ported it. They were working on Bayonetta 2 at the same time, and now they've got Scalebound as well. It's crazy the amount of stuff that these people are working on.
Well, to be fair, there wasn't any playable demo of Scalable. What is it? Scaleable?
Scalebound.
Scalebound.
Scalebound. Yeah, sorry.
Bound by scales.
Scalebound. So we don't really know where it's at in development. Do we have a release date for it? Do we know?
No, this is the most nebulous of teases. This is as nebulous as you can get without a developer diary showing you a bunch of polygon models. Which we had that in the other conference. But yeah, I really want to see some actual gameplay of it to know what it is that we're actually thinking about looking at. And when they first teased that, I was like, wait a minute, is that Dante? What the hell is he doing?
Yeah.
Very Dante-ish.
What is he doing in Dinosaur Land? How did they get him in here? Is there going to be a weird tie-in? But now it's something totally different.
Sleep
so
Cycles says that they have 18 staff, according to their website.
Holy
That
shit.
is so crazy. That can't be right, or maybe it is.
Do they work 72 hours a day? What?
Yeah, I can't even imagine, man. Like, that's so nuts.
I don't know.
But, you know, everyone likes Platinum, I think, you know. It's like a more palatable kind of Suda 51 type thing going on, I think. It's crazy, but it's the kind of crazy that you can get behind, and, you know.
Suda 51 is just silly most of the time.
Yeah, true.
I'm gonna wait until I see actual gameplay footage.
Well, that's
my stance.
You should wait for gameplay footage. Everybody should be waiting for gameplay footage for stuff like this. But I like that it exists, or should exist at some point in the future, at least.
What's that Ubisoft game? It's third-person shooter.
The Division.
The Division.
Vanquish.
I was just totally underwhelmed by that as well. Now that I think about it, like on that, this is like I don't get it. It's just a third-person shooter. Like, is there hype around this? Like, it seemed like a lot of
crazy
people were.
hype. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I saw the gameplay and I was like, I don't know.
What struck me weirdly about it in a good way was actually like the way that the characters kind of communicated with one another, which is not something I expected to be not thrilled with, but like,
well, that's
enjoying.
not in-game voices.
No, I know, but
I thought it was for a minute.
I was really happy.
I did too, but then I realized, oh, that's the people playing that are actually talking to each other.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me then.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, you did too.
Yeah,
They tricked you too.
I was like, this sounds like real dialogue.
Yeah, it was real dialogue, but it's like not real dialogue that you would find. Like no one was calling each other like shitbags or like telling them to go murder people.
Oh man, I was like, how cool is that that lady is like leading them, and
context sensitive.
She's like laughing. She's like, okay, we made it to base. Let me show you around here. And I'm like, oh, you know, she sounds like I could get behind this a little bit. And then, oh well.
Yeah, that was
the one element that seemed standout to me, and now that that's gone, I'm like, all right, well, what is this now?
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry.
It's a long way away still. It looks shootery.
It looks
I can
shootery.
see the excitement leave your eyes.
Yeah.
I clued into it when you're like, those aren't real voices, but I didn't let myself believe until a little later when you repeated it. I was like, what do you mean? They're like robots or something?
It's like someone's using their iPhone recording Siri to do all the voices.
Yeah, I didn't know. Oh, that's, well, you know, whatever.
Did we talk about Assassin's Creed yet?
Shown there's like a new monster in Evolve. I wonder how Evolve's like gonna work. Like, is it just 4 versus 1 person, and like that's the match, and like the new match starts, or is there like a more of like a level involved, or is there an objective? Is the objective just kill the monster?
Various objectives depending on who you are and what you're doing. Because for the monster, they could win the game by, I think, downing all of us, or there was like a generator that they could explode and we had to defend. So it depended on the level and what the monster wanted to do, how the match ended up going.
Yeah.
It's kind of neat.
What's cool about Evolve, I think, is that it's, you know, not so many maps, but different monsters per map, and the monster's supposed to have like differential abilities that plays to the strength of the map. I think it looks cool.
I'm pretty excited to play. Yeah.
They changed the support.
Did you guys know no Borderlands also, which was kind of weird for the whole thing? Didn't mention that.
I wonder if 2K hasn't showed up at all yet. I wonder if they'll show up in the PlayStation conference later tonight. The Sony conference, they have a Vita as well.
Yeah. It'll be up. It'll be on there, I'm sure, sometime. Does 2K have their own?
No, I don't think so. At least, yeah, maybe they do. I didn't even know that Ubisoft and EA had their own until today. So fuck me. Okay. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm the indie dude mostly. I think the last big thing from this conference, and then maybe we can move on to EA's, which we probably have less to talk about, I'd imagine, but is the Assassin's Creed Unity footage that they showed.
Right.
What'd you think about that, Nick?
More Assassin's Creed, but then they introduced some really pretty architecture, and then all of a sudden there was multiplayer, and then all the questions started flooding my mind. You know, what is the context of this multiplayer in the game? Is this actually going to have a bearing on anything? Will we be able to drop in and out at any time? Will these characters actually have any elements to them, or are they just superficial? And none of those questions are getting answered for a little while, I have a feeling, so I'm still reserving my judgment. Also,
they might be answering them right now in the Ubisoft.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Maybe chat could be answering them for us. Good point. So I'm reserving judgment on that as well.
How about you, Josh?
I'm excited. I think I'm excited. I loved Black Flag so much, and so it's not gonna be. I'm a little bit hesitant because I really like the main character. And
no shanties.
Yeah, no shanties, no big ships. I hope this character is as like badass as the last one. I don't know. Hopefully there's no futuristic shit because I don't have any.
Who fucking
I just
cares?
Hate all this stuff in the future.
Oh my god!
70% of the game is future Apple.
I really I like the Assassin's Creed franchise in general, but fuck everything outside of the historical stuff.
Yeah.
The gods of Juno and Jupiter talking to you, and I don't care. I want to stab people through time. Stabbing through time. Me
too. So I don't know what they're going to have to do to be even on par with Black Flag, but hopefully they can. You know, I'm excited for this co-op business. If it actually is, and if it works, that could be fun, especially for us.
Yeah.
But you know, who knows? It's still not decided yet. I mean, when it gets closer to launch, I guess we'll have more information about that. But yeah, I think my initial impressions are excitement.
I think it's
player. What is there though?
I think it's a testament to how positively Black Flag ended up being received. That people were seriously like this has a lot to live up to if it's going to be as good as Black Flag. And a lot of people seriously just being like, well, if there's no ships, then it's going to take a lot longer to get me on board. Wink, wink, right? But
yeah,
I like that wordplay.
I'm with that.
I'm into it. I would probably at least give it a shot regardless, just because I think kind of a new historical era is cool, and I don't know. I thought it was all right. Someone was like, I think it's pretty weird that nobody in Unity has a French accent. That's actually, it struck me when I was watching it as well, but then I'm like, what kind of piece of shit do I want them to all be speaking in French, and then me walk around and be like, I don't understand what's going on here? You could probably just play the game in French.
I think for Assassin's Creed 2, when it was in Italy, you can have them speaking all Italian, and you have the subtitles at the bottom. Yeah. I like that. I like that. If that's available, I might even turn that on in this one.
It's a weird question of immersion breaking. Is it more immersion breaking for your French character to not understand the people around you, or is it more immersion breaking for the French people around you to be speaking English? I don't know.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit? Assassin's Creed looks pretty fun. The end. One thing that I think struck a lot of people, and it struck me as well from the demo that they showed, was that, you don't know if that's actually running on real hardware, but there were a ton of people, like a ton of NPCs on the screen there, and if it can handle that and not have frame rate dips, then that's pretty cool.
I tweeted right when that crowd was. I was just like, in before when the release date actually comes out, there's like 15 people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
As opposed to like 50. Yeah. So we'll see if that's if maybe Xbox One will surprise me with their hardware and they'll be able to have.
They unlocked the GPUs because they got rid of the Kinect.
Yeah. There you go.
So now that they can use, and they'll fill up the room with people.
Cool. I think that was mostly it for the Xbox One conference. I'll quickly scan our games just to see if we missed anything enormous, but I think we covered most of it. Why is this shit 2 hours long, man? That's what I was thinking as we went through it.
I enjoyed it.
I thought it took forever.
I loved it. Yeah, I didn't want it to end.
Same.
Oh, okay. Well,
Fable's
I like the length,
but like, who cares about that?
Yeah. Okay. I don't understand Fable, man. Why are people still hyped for? It's never been great.
Dude, it's hilarious because like people like they interviewed someone after the show, and they're all like, "What was your favorite thing? What stood out for you?" The kids are like, "Fable. I love Fable." I'm like,
I came to California from upstate New York to see Fable, man. I'm here.
Yeah,
It's real.
It blows my mind. I have no idea how that's a thing. Every time that I heard anything about Fable, and I'm one of them. Fable comes out, like before Fable comes out, I'm like, yeah, all right, Fable coming out. Peter Molyneux says it's badass. You got to plant a tree, watch it grow for 20 years.
I trust that guy.
It was okay. Fable was a solid game, I would say, but there was nothing to write home about. It fell below expectations because they were astronomical.
But then you get a dog, and everything turns around.
Motherfucker, Fable 2's coming out. Be hyped. It's going to be everything that you want out of Fable 1. Fable 2 comes out. No, it's the same fucking thing. Fable 1 again. Oh, I'm mad. Fable 3, same thing. Fable 4, just it keeps going. It keeps going. It's never going to end.
When
but people love it.
I tweeted,
that hype machine.
I tweeted, like, why are people excited? Like, not just to be snarky, but also because I didn't get it. But, like, why are people excited about Fable when everyone is always disappointed with Fable when it comes out? And then, literally, my interactions feed just became, well, Fable number is good. It's just the rest that are shitty. And the number changed every single tweet. It would be like, well, Fable 1 is good, the other two suck. And then someone would be like, Fable 2 is great, 1 and 3 are terrible. And so I like Fable 3, but the first two I couldn't get behind. And I'm
There's
like,
4, Ryan.
There's 4
don't
now?
Forget
Okay,
the Journey.
then Fable 4 must be god-awful. Because I saw
don't
no
forget the
defenders of Fable 4 at all in the feed.
They didn't call it Fable 4, it's Fable the Journey.
Fable the Journey. All right.
The Kinect-enabled one where you get to ride a horse.
I don't know if that's called Fable.
That counts.
4.
It's not an on-rails game, Ryan. Don't pigeonhole him. Peter Molyneux knows what he's doing.
It's the one where you use your hands to shoot out like spells while you're riding the horse, right?
My
Spells.
Anyway, so anyway, Fable. Scumbags say Fable is the same thing, but are excited for Assassin's Creed. Yeah, like Assassin's Creed has been good to great though in its history.
Yeah,
as Fable hasn't.
I said I was waiting. Don't put me.
Yeah, Nick said he was cautiously. I fell off my chair.
What are you doing?
Fable, it knocked me over. Peter Molyneux just tossed me a spell.
All around.
Peter Molyneux threw a tornado at me from his studio deep in a bunker under the New Mexican desert. Anyway, that was about it. Crackdown. I don't get Crackdown either. Other people like Crackdown though.
I do.
So cool.
I like it.
I don't like. I thought Crackdown 1 was bad. And I didn't play Crackdown 2 because I heard it was god-awful.
You thought it was just bad, straight up.
I bought Crackdown 1 right after I got my 360 to get access to the Halo 3 beta, which I played for like an hour. And I was like,
a lot of people did that.
If I've ever been more wrong as a video gamer, it was when I played Halo 3 beta for like an hour and was like, they ruined it. they totally fucked it over. And then everyone, when it comes out, they're like, this is way better. I'm like, oh, I don't know anything. So, yeah. Cool. I'm glad it's coming back. The dude who did the original Crackdown is also working as the lead on this Crackdown. That's probably a positive thing.
Mm-hmm. Was he not the lead in the second one?
No.
So he turned it back in 2 seconds, and they let zombies and shit in, ruined everything.
Well, he went to make, as far as I know, All Points Bulletin Reloaded.
Do I know that?
Oh yeah,
that
was like that weird thug MMO, right?
Free-to-play, like, cops versus criminals game that people still, to this day, are like, maybe the next patch will make it good? There are still people that are like, you should really get, like, there's a lot of potential in this All Points Bulletin game. Like, man, they abandoned it. It's gone. Like, it's never coming back.
Yeah.
Anyway. EA conference.
EA conference.
I was there.
Can we just say that, like, okay, sports stuff. We don't need to talk about it.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
like
no, but the golf without limits?
Yeah, dude.
Have you
the
seen the
golf
limits?
without
There aren't
limits,
any.
That's pretty mind blowing. You can now PGA Woods, your
PGA
Tiger,
Woods.
not Tiger
Burning
Woods.
ships.
Excuse me. Just PGA yourself into limitless golf. I don't understand what that even fucking
It
means.
has smart grass.
All right, you're all very clever and cynical.
I had so much fun during that.
Me too.
I like EA Sports' games for the most part, except NBA Live, which has apparently been consistently trash every time they try to come out with it. But yeah, I tweeted it. I'll probably pick up NHL, FIFA, and almost certainly UFC unless they are reviewed as being terrible over the course of this next year. I don't need to see footage of them though. I don't care. FIFA's FIFA. What do we? Hey, soccer's more real this year. Cool. Whatever.
Yeah,
I don't care.
everything's basically soccer. We added flag physics, and the goal goes boing if you.
Yeah,
hit
The players have memories now.
Oh yeah, the players have memories
The
and
players
emotions.
have memories. They won't forget. They're like elephants.
FIFA on high difficulties is a really good and fairly accurate soccer simulation in my mind. So I'm okay with it. It exists. Oh, did anyone think that they were going to come out and be like, we're not coming out with FIFA this year? So no surprises there. Anyway.
They give the NHL players physics.
How did you guys feel about Battlefield Hardline?
My eyes glazed over real fast.
That's the I don't know, the cops versus robbers.
I gave it 3 minutes, and then I went to get food.
I don't know. I'm not interested. It's not.
I played.
It's not the heist game that I want. It's still cop murder, but at least you can be the cops this time, and like you can I don't know, arrest people. So that's cool. It's probably I don't know. I'd probably play it over Payday if I were to pick one, but I haven't played it yet, so who knows? It looks okay. Looks fine. I'm not
Payday's good.
too excited.
Cool. I disagree.
Really?
Sort of.
Yeah. Okay.
You guys know I'm no enormous fan of Payday. What this looks like to me is like Payday 2, but you have human-controlled players playing the cops.
Right.
Still not totally convinced, especially like at the start where they like blew over an armored truck and then put a drill on it, and then the cops swarm them. They're like, "Da-da, cop dead," da-da-da, like killing like 50 cops. And it looks like it has like a Titanfall type thing going on where like 90% of them are like AI controlled instead of being human controlled.
Okay.
Which I'm fine with. It works fine in Titanfall. But the fact that there's the chase stuff in there is kind of cool. I really doubt the moments that they showed in the trailer are going to be recreated very well in like an actual game. But I think it looks kind of cool. It'll inevitably end up being like a first-person shooter that doesn't change the world, I think. But announcing the beta today is pretty cool, so, you know, presumably we can get in at some point and actually check it out. And
if you're interested, go sign up on whatever website it is. Just Google it.
Best of luck to you.
Yeah, it might have crashed or something like that. But Banel's in chat. He signed up for it. He streamed it a little bit earlier.
Yeah, he did stream it. Apparently there's 100% players, at least in the beta. I think that's him saying that, but his name is super yellow, so I can't really tell.
Yeah, he's in my chat as well saying it.
Sweet.
Cool.
I think it looks all right. I'll play it if I actually get into the beta. I signed up for it, but it was so messed up that I couldn't tell if I actually got in.
If it actually went through.
And of course, there's always the possibility that it's going to be like, you know, not just working at release with EA's track record with Battlefield anyway, but cool.
New Mass Effect.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I saw
New
that.
Mass Effect was announced.
Yeah?
They didn't show anything, maybe like some concept art and stuff like that, but no actual footage. They're just like, we're working on 2 games. One's Mass Effect 4 and another we're building from the ground up, and that's going to be fun. And I'm just like, all right, BioWare.
So they're listening to the players this time.
Yeah.
I guess
Well,
to
that's
avoid
good.
any more tragic endings or something. I don't know.
I still never even played Mass Effect 3. I should really do
I haven't
that.
finished
Is it on
1
PC?
yet.
Mass Effect
Yes.
1's good. Mass Effect 2's okay. It's fine.
I got stuck in the snow like halfway through the game, and I'm like, well, I guess this game's over. I'm not going any further.
You just got... What do you mean? Like,
There was like a fortification in like a bunch of snowbanks, and I couldn't get through that. And then like I broke the game or something. I just couldn't go any further, so I just stopped playing it.
that sucks.
That was years ago now.
Because Mass Effect 1 is fun. Actually, I played through it a couple of times. Mass Effect 2 is good. They improved a lot of the combat, but they took away a lot of the RPG elements that I really enjoyed from the first one. But it was fine. And like I heard Mass Effect 3 was more like just kind of like a third-person shooter type deal. So I think that's maybe why I've been a little hesitant to get into it.
I haven't played any of them, but I heard they were really good.
Mm-hmm.
And I probably won't play this one.
Yeah.
A lot of dialogue wheels.
I'm the wrong person to ask about that stuff, but anyway.
Yeah, but the other one, BioWare Edmonton's making, there's just a glimpse of environments, but nothing, the title or name wasn't revealed or anything.
Mm.
Sims 4.
Coming out September, right? Is that the...
They killed that poor man.
September 2nd, but like, I just don't care.
They made it look worse somehow.
Yeah, it doesn't look good. I don't understand why they could release something. It just looks just like The Sims 3. There's no like graphical improvements, and like I'm not even like a graphics guy. Like if you show me like I love just playing like retro games or something like that, but it just looks like they don't give a shit. They're just like, well, fuck it, they'll buy it. Just make it the same game.
And then they're going to make 28 expansion packs to add every individual
item. Underwhelmed by everything that was shown for The Sims 4.
Did they show new DLC for it?
Oh shit! What?
Did they show new DLC for it? Like perhaps Rihanna's beach party or
not yet.
Pitbull's dog show, something like that.
It was funny because like when like they showed that they were going to talk about The Sims by showing like the green diamond thing, and like my Twitter feed's like, oh shit, I love The Sims, I love this, yes, bring it on. And by the end of it, everyone's just like, wow, that really kind of like.
I like The Sims too. I actually am a fan, and I bought all 1 through 3, and I've actually bought several of the expansion packs as well. But I just can't really get into the direction that they're moving it in. Like, they're emphasizing the story of the game. I don't really care about the story. I'm trying to simulate a weird dollhouse thing, right?
Yeah. That guy laughed himself to death after he was gonna like fight.
I don't want that to happen.
I don't know. I'm sorry, dude. You laughed.
Like he tried to read poetry to an old lady. The old lady didn't like the poetry, so she started pummeling him with her fists. That made him pissed off. He went to go work out at the gym to try to let off some steam. When he was done with that, he decided, I'm going to have a party to make myself feel better. And then she showed up at the party. Something was funny, and he laughed himself to death. That was the story. I'm not interested in that story.
It ended abruptly. There was no vengeance.
Died.
There was no drama. It was just death.
He died.
This is the part of the conference I missed. So,
okay,
I'm the worst person to talk to right here, especially as like one of the 3 co-hosts of the show, because I also don't care about The Sims at all, and I didn't see it.
Yeah.
So,
all right. Dude. New MOBA. What's new MOBA?
Oh, Dawngate. The reaction to that has been super weird to me. People are like, oh, EA's making a new MOBA. This shit's been playable for like 6 months. You can just go sign up for it. So everyone's like, oh, I wonder if they're going to be able to do it. And like, people have already, TB's covered it like a decent amount. They're always talking about it in the Skype chat. Apparently it's pretty okay. The end, I guess.
The end. I'm not excited. Like it takes a lot for me to get excited for MOBAs. It takes even more to get me excited for a MOBA that has like perks in it that you can like kind of pick before the start of the game, or because I don't know, I can't get into like League of Legends with all like the charms and shit that you get and give you like plus 1 to like 1 stat every time that you play 50 games. So like if someone who plays like 150 games is already better than you from the get-go.
Yeah.
Man, I like Dota. It's just you pick a character and you get in there. That's what I like about that. There's no like character progression, which maybe that's why some people do like it, but that's just kind of like a prevention meter for me. And I saw like a little bit of that. I don't know if that's even true. I might be completely fucking wrong, but I'm just it's like another MOBA that I'm probably just not going to play.
And that's the thing, right? Like nobody cares about new MOBAs anymore.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. I think.
Why would you?
Know.
Unless it's Dota 3.
People care about League of Legends, people care about Dota, and a surprising amount of people care about Smite.
Magical Wizard Wars. Don't give me that face.
I don't think it's a MOBA.
It's an arena game. It's a WOBA, Wizards Online.
I don't want to call it a MOBA because then I can like it more.
But yeah, like a MOBA that is like, hey, we're just gonna be the best MOBA. I think it's a hard sell for people at this point. Like having a gimmick, I guess, makes it stand out a little bit. Even I've seen people playing Dead Island Epidemic. You're like, why are you playing Dead Island Epidemic? Well, it's got zombies in it.
There's like at some point during the conference, they're like, yeah, we got like these weird looking nerds in our game.
Yeah,
like,
I saw that.
I like books.
Yeah, I'm glad that you put librarians in your MOBA. That's cool. Can't wait to get into that.
And if people want to like Dongate, that's fine. Like I said, I've heard that it's actually pretty good. But I find it hard to believe that people will really care. I mean, you're in these camps, right? Already. Has there been a MOBA that has become popular since Dota 2 became like open free to play for everybody? Smite, I guess, but Smite has a real gimmick working for it, which is that everything's a skill shot and it's like third person, blah blah blah. And it's got the company behind it that has experience with competitive stuff. Not that EA doesn't, obviously, but you know, High Res has kind of like a built-in audience as well. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry to offend any Dead Island Epidemic fans out there. A couple in chat are like, "I'll fight you for what you said." I haven't played it. Maybe it's really good.
In the, I guess, like the lasting Criterion's new IP. Doesn't have a name. It's in like alpha form right now, but it's like a first-person racing game, kind of like Burnout, but like you're on ATVs and helicopters and jet skis and boats and stuff. It looks fine, but there's no way in hell I want to play a first-person game that's gonna have me like flipping around and doing all sorts of like backflips on an ATV without like getting sick and stuff. Yeah. And like, I don't know. It didn't really appeal to me, especially if it's a game about like big explosions. I want to see the explosions, don't I? Then how am I going to see them if I can't look behind me? But apparently, like one of the big things for that is like PlayStation's version of Oculus Rift or their VR technology might be kind of going hand in hand with that. So
definitely throw up.
To kind of cap off this section, the EA, or sorry, not EA, the Ubisoft conference has been happening at the time that we've been, you know, talking about the news from the show so far. Here's a quick recap, courtesy of Reddit user Puri. Last edited 11 minutes ago. Far Cry 3 trailer was shown. Just Dance 2015 with a new track list powered by the community. Can play with a smartphone through Wi-Fi big screens such as a tablet. That's weird. Ubisoft big about multi-device shit. I imagine you just probably download an app and then it uses like the same thing that it does for like pedometers or fuck, I don't know. I'm talking out of my ass. Yeah. They showed a trailer for The Division. I guess what's cool about The Division is that it's like post-apocalyptic instead of just being like there's a war happening. There's like a virus.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, there's a virus.
I thought there was a war. Like, what's being divided?
All right. Released in New York 3 weeks into the outbreak to take back the city. There's been an outbreak of something in New York, and you are trained specialists. Are you a bad enough dude to rescue New York?
No, I'm not. Let it burn.
The crew, more news about their goal to eliminate loading screens and have the experience be seamless. Trailer showed off roads and environments. The crew is Ubisoft's racing game that is delayed until 2015 as far as I know. Beta is going to start... Oh, no, it's coming on November 11th. And beta announced for July 23rd. Thecrewgame.com/beta on PS4, Xbox One, PC.
I would hate to release anything on Halo Day.
Yeah, but, you know, I guess if you're going to do it, best to do it before many people own an Xbox One.
Yeah, right. All right.
And they showed a bunch of stuff in Assassin's Creed Unity, which is...
Any online, do you know?
No.
Okay. I'm interested if they keep like the multiplayer stuff, like the cat and mouse type thing.
What you know what I liked about the press conferences today is at every opportunity, 1080p, 60 FPS. I've never heard people like in the business care more about frame rate and resolution than today.
Yeah.
It was like it was the #1 bullet point in one of those trailers. It was, I forget which one it was. It might have been Evolve, but it was like 1080p, 60 FPS, and then high octane gameplay. It's like the first time I've ever seen something real go ahead of something nebulous and made up.
Yeah, Halo, the reboot and everything. They made a point to say it like 3 times, I think.
And instant switching between the old mode and the new mode, which I didn't think people liked that much, but I guess they did.
I'm interested. I didn't play like the anniversary edition or anything, so I'd be interested to check that out as well.
Cool. We're basically at the top of the hour right now. I think we've done a pretty good job of covering it. Won't have time necessarily for fan mail, but sometimes that's a blessing in disguise. 3 minutes of advertisements. We'll be back playing some TF2, and I am going to try to send out information to subscribers on how to join the TF2 server. So if you are a subscriber, get ready to check your Twitch messages, and hopefully you'll be able to play with us starting in 5 minutes probably. But 3 minutes of ads. Thanks for joining us so far. We'll see you soon.
Thanks, y'all. How do I get to ads? Where's my ads, guys?
Dashboard.
There they are.
Found your
Dashboard
ads.
melted, but we still had the radio.
That's what they said in the song of the same name.
That's what they said in the song. That was me switching to my...
Ubisoft just tweeted, an epic 5v5 PvP battle is taking place. # Rainbow Six.
Really?
Ooh.
Oh, I really like that.
Did they perhaps announce a Rainbow Six game like right now? Mike Rose of Gama Sutra says, this is a pretty impressive shooty bangs, whatever it is.
Shooty bangs.
Canada's only oil customer. The
He and I, he
US over a barrel.
told me, like, hey, I'm going to try to play a joke on people and, like, see how long I can tweet before people realize I'm not actually at E3. It's like last night, I sent him a message. It was like, hey, dude, good seeing you at the Standard tonight. See you bright and early for the Microsoft conference tomorrow. Make sure you bring the coffee. He's like, yeah, dude, I'm going to be so hungover. And now I just totally blew his cover. Fuck. Anyway.
Damn it.
Oh, well.
Why you do this, Northernlion?
This Jack Ryan movie. Is it any
Excuse
good?
me?
I keep seeing ads for
I
it.
keep hearing it's really good. Wait, Jack Ryan.
Jack
Which
Ryan.
one's Jack Ryan?
He's,
Tom
Jack
Cruise.
Reacher.
No, that's Edge of Tomorrow.
Oh, that's really good. I don't know what the hell Jack
Yeah,
Ryan is.
you've gotten two now. You went from Jack Ryan to Jack Reacher to Edge of Tomorrow. Jack
Yeah.
Reacher's dog shit.
Yeah. You watched it on the.
I watched it on the
plane.
airplane. Yes, I've
Yeah.
told you many times. All right. So I'm gonna give you the server IP. You guys know how to find it from the IP?
I think so.
Like
Go to
server
browse
browsers.
servers, like friends or something.
Favorites,
Like that. Yeah.
and then add a server from favorites.
Yeah.
So here is the IP address, like so, and here is the password, like so.
Shooty bangs. I haven't played this game in a good long while.
I played it on the substream yesterday. It was really fun. I had a good time with it,
Server.
even though we lost every round but one.
Servers.
Yeah, that happens to me a lot too.
Let me know when you're in, and I'll email subscribers.
I added you to my server list, but it won't let me connect. Oh, now it will. Okay,
Yeah,
never mind.
Sometimes it does take a while.
There it is. Yeah, me too. Okay, I'm loading in.
All right. Are you both loading in?
I
Loading or
am
loaded?
loading in as well.
All right. I said the messages to Twitch subscribers then. Make sure to change game name.
I'm playing Team Fortress 2.
Well, you might be able to see some of the IP on screen, but you don't know the password. Probably.
Unless you do.
In which case, I can't stop you. I mean, don't do it. My dad works for Valve.
I'll punch you in the dick if you talk about it.
Punch it right off.
Clean
Don't stop
up.
there.
My dad could punch your dad's dick off.
What team are you?
Okay, yeah, we should all be on the same team. I'm going to join the blue team. Nope.
I went
Red
red.
team.
All right, I'm going to join the red team then. I can't join blue because, oh, now I can. I said
Join red.
I said I was going to join blue, so I'm going to join blue.
Oh, you piece of shit.
Oh, I'm sorry, okay?
God damn it.
See, if you can switch. I'm sure you can switch. Hey. All right, let's do this shit. Me and you, Pikachu Pie. And who's this guy? Elucidator. I got the dream team here.
You look.
Everyone wants to join blue now because you're on blue.
Well, you're both on red, so that's fine too.
No one's gonna join red.
No one at all.
Does
Gonna be me and
NL ever get bedhead? I don't, but well, I do in a way. I get like the lines from the pillow when you get like a fold, and then they're like all across my scalp. So in a weird way, I do have bedhead.
I get OTI Drek on my team. I'm cool with that.
Hey, speaking of which, we do have new emoticons.
Subscribers.
Oh yeah, we got to do that. I'm gonna shout out my subscribers quickly, and then you guys, do it as well.
Why am I this thing?
A Russell Jimmy, Coep Snwep, best I could do. Lotta, Mrs. Quee, or Mr. Squee, Irotson, and Mechalope. Thank you very much for those subscriptions. Anybody else?
I have Booty Sweat Drinker, Jimmy Spawns, and Pori Dan too. Thank you very much for the support, guys.
Booty
I
Sweat
didn't get
Drinker.
any new subs.
Oh. Wow. That's okay, Josh. So we played this with Hammerschniz yesterday. That
He's a
guy
bastard.
is fucking great at playing a spy. It's disgusting.
That's pretty wild to me. I wish I was good at that.
Hey, we have everybody, or we have a full server here.
So there's 2 of these
Cards.
Magic.
Yeah, it's a payload race.
Okay.
You gotta get the payload to the end.
Well, I just got murdered. Can't get to the end if I just keep getting murdered.
We're stomping the bejesus out of you.
Probably.
Mostly because Elucidate is the greatest player in human history.
Human history.
Whoop.
What about canine history?
Well, I don't know. He's a real person. I can't say how he's doing in canine history, okay?
You
You
should.
should. You should try.
You know, when I'm gonna big shot you right now. We were playing this yesterday. You know who came and subscribed to me?
I know.
Yeah, right?
And I don't even
don't.
care.
It was Notch.
Fucking hell.
This guy's a spy.
Everybody I'm friends with is gonna be subscribed to by Notch except me.
Well, you didn't play fucking Minecraft on your channel. You
Yeah,
said.
that's your problem.
I did actually. I did one of my first Let's Plays with a Minecraft Let's Play.
Really?
I
Well,
filled
you
my
didn't do
whole
any
map up with
impressions.
lava and I walked around. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, what is that? Puddin' Chip and JG Wentworth up down all around. Thank you very much for your contributions and hanging out with Jay Smithtown. What the fuck do I even say there? I don't even know. Thanks for those subs. I got a frying pan and a hat.
I'll turn my frosty frying pan into a drying pan.
What does that even mean?
That's Brock from the Pokemon anime.
Oh.
What?
What's your class? What's your go-to class, TF2 style?
I usually play sniper, but I don't have the bandwidth today.
I am playing medic.
Yes, same here.
Really?
Yeah, I love Medic, man.
Me too.
It's
You
really
love the Medic,
easy to not be bad.
Yeah. Although I'm doing pretty bad because I was just fucking around with my camera for a while.
That's fine.
Sorry.
You can make a good living doing that on the internet in some circles.
You think?
Yeah,
Fucking around with your camera, yeah, you can.
absolutely, no question about it. All right, elucidate. Josh got it. You got a hat apparently, Josh.
Oh my god.
Oh! Booty Sweat Drinker just subscribed. Up, down, all around. Welcome to Jay Smithtown. Thank you very much for that subscription. Oh my god, I got stabbed in the back.
Oh, that guy was the guy that stabbed you. Was on every team against me yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he was out of fucking control. He
Well, where's
ruined my
Hammerschniz?
shit.
We need him on my team so he can murder you.
Well, he can't. He didn't get into the game apparently.
What a pile
I
of
switch
trash.
to scout and try and use my bandwidth to my advantage.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I don't want to die.
You can do
Your
it,
team is
Uberman.
good. Your team is good.
Oh, are we though?
Beating the shit out of my team.
Who's this guy?
Every time I die, it just freaking glitches out for like 5 seconds before it loads my character again.
Me and Dracula the Fetus murdered a man.
Oh,
Yeah, I was shooting at you, you bitch.
with the tranks. Oh,
Yeah.
it's a freaking spy.
Yeah, he's gonna get you. All right, Dracula the Fetus. I like your hat.
He's a
Like-
spy.
Gender bent Chinese Chun-Li with Swan. Go. Kill them.
I don't know what you just said, but it sounded weird.
Ah, yes, I can move the kill.
I'm on fire.
or
I'm
I
on
can
fire.
move this.
Me
Oh,
too.
shit.
There you go.
It sucks.
You can do it, Nick. I believe in you.
Oh, I died.
I don't trust that guy.
Hey,
know
did you
what?
guys have any opinions on the Dragon Age footage?
I didn't care.
Yeah, I thought it looked kind of bad, but I'm not into that stuff, so.
Me neither.
Because for me, it's like an animation thing. And I was like, those hits don't look like they're really hitting.
That's been a thing with that whole series. I've felt that way. Nothing feels like it has any weight to it in Dragon Age.
Yeah.
It's just sort of like a bunch of animations moving around.
Giraffe Army, up, down, and all around. Welcome to J Smithtown. So, welcome very much to J Smithtown.
Well, that's fine.
What the hell does a Giraffe Army look like? I want to see that. Like, do they have like cannons on their backs?
It's like
or
an
on their
alpaca
neck?
patrol.
Yeah, I like it. Giraffe Army, please.
Excuse me? Hey, inverted octopus.
Oh, you want to snipe
Excuse
my
me?
fucking head off?
And Phantom Goo. Inverted octopus and Phantom Goo. I think Phantom Goo is what you get after you invert the octopus. Up, down, to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride. And I wanted to just take a second and say, hey, thanks for coming out on our stream, even though there's a lot of E3 stuff going on as well. I mean, if we didn't have a stream scheduled, I'd be watching E3 stuff too. So no hard feelings if you're watching the VOD and you're like, well, I feel guilty because I couldn't watch the stream live. No worries, man. This is like a once-a-year event. That being said, thanks to all of you who have come out live as well.
Mm-hmm. And how?
Boy, howdy.
The Roll Me in chat brought up, hey, how do you feel about Scalebound? But we're not allowed to talk about that anymore because Josh hates it, so.
I hate
That's
it.
true.
Sucks.
She didn't hate it.
Oh, that was not what I meant to do. Sorry, the signal lives on. Oh, yeah, and then I'll just fall down. Good Uber charge for me.
Thanks.
What's-
Gender bent Chinese Chun-Li with one go.
What's your least favorite class in TF2? The class you don't like playing against?
Playing against or just
The spy.
I guess spy?
Oh, yeah, I guess it really is just the spy, right?
Yeah. Spy. Yeah. Snipers I don't really get killed by too often.
I was underwater on fire. How does that work?
Heavies are fine.
Oh, my legs. My fucking
Everything's
legs.
fine. Yeah, spies are just the worst.
This game is, like, pretty darn good.
I really like TF2.
I know, you know, when we played Prop Hunts, that was like 4 or 5 months ago, I guess.
Yeah.
When we played that, I wasn't that into it. I was like, I'm so over this. But after playing it on Sunday, I really, really enjoyed it. It's just
Prop
really
Hunt
fun.
or TF2 in general?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. That's the answer to that question then.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Prop Hunt or TF2?
Oh, TF2.
And then you just said yeah.
Yo, yeah, I thought you said I would play more TF2 in general.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, don't.
Boy, howdy.
You need to scramble the teams.
I don't know how. I don't
Scramble.
think
Scramble.
it does auto balance sometimes.
Scramble.
/scramble.
Is there a vote? Is there a way to call vote? Like
Slash
F1?
eggs.
Doesn't F1 call vote?
I don't know.
No. Don't type /eggs, okay?
Sorry.
And they
I've
don't
seen
call
so
this
many.
thing.
I've seen so many silly machinima videos of all these characters doing things that don't make any sense that when I play the game, there's almost this weird sense of self-referentialness. Like, I almost can't handle that I'm playing this, so they should be doing weird shit instead of fighting.
Oh,
Hey.
yes. F1.
I hit F1.
Oh, what do I do?
We're gonna scramble.
Here we go. I don't have text in my vote box.
Press F1.
Yeah, I did, but it just didn't have any text. I think my game's weird.
I hope it doesn't mean that we have to redo the map, though. Because it'd be sweet to change the map after the round is over.
Just
Hey.
/scramble map.
Whoa, hey.
Ew.
Come
I
on,
want to
blue
send a
team.
big old donkey out to Giraffe Army. Thank you very much for your subscription. Welcome to the Rock Quarry.
Send a donkey to the Giraffe Army.
I will. It'll be a concrete donkey.
Concrete
This friggin-
donkey!
We're gonna play worms.
Yeah.
And the hot dog flavored giraffe.
Exactly.
Did you guys see the video of Fred Durst being pissed off at a fan that tried to touch his hat?
Yeah, I did.
Oh
No.
my god, he was pissed.
Really?
You don't
He
fucking
was like,
touch
"Don't
me.
you ever fucking touch me."
You don't fucking touch me. I don't
Was he
fucking
bearded?
touch you.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
He looked pretty upset. Yeah.
He did, like, to be fair, the guy did just walk up and, like, try to steal his hat.
Shouldn't do that.
You definitely should not do that, okay?
He was lacking in grace with the way he handled it, but I agree that it was uncool to try and take his hat as well.
You definitely should not just try to take a dude's hat like that.
He's on my team. All these people.
Yeah,
Is it
me
is
and
it
Nick.
like 12 player max or?
This server, yeah.
3,
Okay.
But for the next stream, I'm gonna make it higher.
Up the ante.
Exactly.
All right, I'm gonna heal Dracula Fetus because he has a sombrero.
Sometimes
Strong-
I forget there's no iron sights in this game, and it makes me frustrated.
There's sort of an iron sight.
Oh God, there's a fake man.
Hey, why are you bouncing me around? I'm on your... Oh! What the heck?
Hey, you freaking cheater!
It worked!
Trying to go invisible and stab me in the
What team
back
am I
and
on? The
stuff.
red team. Oh, suck it, Josh.
You blew me up.
I think I did. I think you,
You
are
did. I know
correct.
you did. It said that you did.
Oh, he's got a sword. Oh, he killed me. That was fun while it lasted, though.
Man, Soldier's so slow compared to the Scout.
Yeah, that's why you do the rocket jumps, man. We are riders on a mission, get the point, to complete the mission, rocket jump. You know, that's,
Excuse me?
it's Rocket Power.
Oh.
If you remember the television show, Rocket Power.
Yeah.
I don't remember going like that, but yeah, I remember the show.
And Tony Hawk did an AMA. People were like, when are you going to bring back Rocket Power? And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's like, I had nothing to do with Rocket Power at all.
How's that possible? It was about skateboarding.
No, it was about extreme sports in general.
Oh,
mostly skateboarding.
Nick blew me up this time. You guys are both rocket men blowing me up.
Are you guys dropping frames?
Oh, Rocket Man.
I'm not dropping any frames.
I'm actually doing perfect.
None of you have dropped frames.
I've dropped 6 frames, which is sufficient. I'm not going to be upset about 6.
I've dropped 1,902.
That's substantially more, but still acceptable.
Out of like 200,000. But they've come recently, which is the problem. But I was trying to determine...
Stop stealing your frames, maybe.
I was trying to determine whether it was a me issue or whether it was a Twitch issue. And I don't know.
All signs point to you. You shoot.
Excuse me?
You shoot.
I can turn down the bit rate, but it seems like it's fine for now.
Turn down the bat rate.
You're just no help at all.
No, you didn't. I just got a donation of $7.69 from Stickwinkle. Thank you very much for that. Very generous of you, and I really appreciate it.
What a great name.
Stink or stick?
Stick.
Stickwinkle.
I believe that was a Stickwinkle.
Stickwinkle.
And Arrowhood Cobra just subscribed. Thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome back to the Rock Quarry. I know you've been here before.
This is a good time to point out that
Excuse me?
Well, first off, Giraffe Army. Thanks for the subscription. That goes without saying.
Trifecta.
You did say it.
Up, down to the side, welcome to the Lion Pride. You got a trifecta. But there are new emoticons for twitch.tv/NorthernLion subscribers. Lion Overlay and Lion Slab are both available if you want to try them out. Lion Overlay, I think the purposes of that one are going to seem pretty obvious.
When you put up your overlay.
Yeah, and forget to take it down, which is often...
Alright, let's win this time.
Oh, I'm getting pushed by this
Don't do
bomb.
that. Oh my god! Dude, charged in like...
This is just like...
Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
Stick around. Don't worry, guys. I'll push this cart.
Oh, I think I got critzed.
Critzed.
I got a crits charge. Oh, he bonked me in the middle of my crits.
Can't bonk. If you're trying to do a speed run, you can't bonk.
There's that like marathon dialogue or something.
It's some kind of Zelda thing because he rolls a lot to try and go faster, and he bonks into walls.
Turn around, you jabroni.
I watch a lot of Zelda speed runs because like Austin and Kyle both speed run.
Yeah. Oh no!
Get him!
Don't let him chop my head
Flash.
off.
Crush every. This guy.
I can't kill him. He's invincible right now.
In my entire life.
Oh yes.
And I'm mad that he exists.
For days though.
Oh, we pushing. Swordman, get out of here.
I like that repelling the sword now. It's pretty good. Let's do that some more.
I'm hitting you, Josh.
Don't hit me.
I'm hitting you.
Want to buy a double jump, please?
Oop. Careful. Careful. Oh, this feels good.
Hey, we're actually playing the game properly this time.
Heavy's a pretty sweet class.
Especially teamed up with a medic.
Yeah, exactly. That's what yesterday I was like, am I just supposed to have pocket medics all the time? Like, is that how this works?
Yeah.
And yeah.
Oh, we gotta... Oh, that's our spy, isn't it? Okay, we're good.
That was not our spy.
Was not our spy, never mind.
Nah, it's all good though. Here, do we have a... Okay, it's okay.
Go to our spy on Reddit.
Oh no!
Not our spy.
That's a great combo.
He's dead now.
Wombo combo.
No, it's not really a wombo. It's just like a regular combo, but it was pretty good.
Josh, when are you gonna give us OTI jet pork? You should get OTI jet pork. Not too many. There's not too much of a reason to use OTI jet pork though, so probably not do OTI jet pork. I like having a reason to have the emoticons.
I see.
You know what I mean?
OTI
like,
jet pork could be fun.
OTI Kappa, essentially.
It's very specific use.
Yeah.
It's like how we all kind of wanted to get all Spelunky emotes at first, but now we don't really play Spelunky that much anymore, so...
Yeah, it's true.
Think about that ahead of time.
Lion Isaac's still a pretty sweet emoticon, though.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Probably one of the best.
Everyone loves that
Still
line.
play a good degree of Isaac, I would say, though.
Get him out of here! Get him out of here! Oh my god, he's the greatest player of all time.
Thanks.
Watch out for the scout coming up.
All right, Scout, let's go. I'm gonna Uber you.
Okay, here we go. Let's stay back. Here he comes.
Oh shit!
He's gonna
That's
get
not
you.
what I wanted to see at all.
He's
Oh,
gonna
fuck.
get
What
Oh, he
can
got
you
me!
say about that Uber?
He got me!
you. Oh, I know.
I didn't think it was possible.
Oh, that was good.
For these 4 rockets in like 1 second.
That was good.
It was alright. It wasn't that good.
Hey guys in chat, how terrible does my stream look? I lowered the bitrate by 50 units of measurement.
50 bits per second?
Yeah,
All right.
whatever the 50 comes out to.
Frame drops.
Dracula the Fetus, murder everybody. Big trash, man.
Is that what's going on here? Don't fight back against the Sentry, okay? The Sentry is love, the Sentry is life. Oh!
Tree.
Yeah, Dracula the Fetus.
This Scout is really good.
This scout is just standing still.
And it'll give us
This guy
back our
is just
frames.
right.
Oh, I got bonked.
The bonk is really good, man. We need a frame dropping emoticon. Honestly, like that would just make me really sad.
I kind of like it.
I know you do.
Like OTI
I like it.
drop. Or not OTI drop, Lion drop.
The overlay is good, but the because then I can fix it. The frame drops are like not out of my control, but sometimes largely out of my control.
You use
All right,
line drop to
Dracula
drop.
Fetus, get up there.
You never drop the base anymore.
Oh, you bonked me in the middle of my crits charge, you dongle.
So we got another donation. And I lost the window that
Oh,
tells me.
fuck.
Yeah, you like that.
Yeah, when he tried to hit me behind this fucking cart.
Oh
He's gonna
shit.
get you.
I don't think he's gonna
Oh,
get
never
me,
mind, he
Josh.
fucking died.
Valhalla Warrior donated $69.69
Wow.
to me on this day of June 9th, 6/9.
It is
So
the
much for that. Crazy generous.
one of a kind day.
Once a year do
The
we get
9th
this day.
of 6 does not come around all that often.
That is
Hey,
a
hey.
very nice thing if you
Sometimes
do.
I like
Thank you so much for
365,
that.
Sometimes 366.
No, the 360 no scope.
More like
Not much in here, though.
369. You know what I'm saying?
How come we don't push this trolley thing anymore?
Well, it's really far away.
Let's just rush it and win.
Oh, I got crits. Okay, let's do it. Come back to
Go,
me.
go, go, go. They're not even there. There's nobody standing here.
Oh, there's people.
God.
They're just garbage. Don't worry about them.
Fucking gender bent Chinese Chun-Li with Swan, you're supposed to be my hero. Now you're on the opposite team.
This bonk dude is really good.
OTI drop that base. People really like OTI drop.
That's
Not gonna
what I was
exist. It
thinking.
might not. I don't drop frames that much.
Gonna drop the base though.
I don't drop base ever. I drop the freaking Indie Mal 5.
You do drop a lot of indie Mal 5.
Jay Smith.
Jay
Do that.
Smith. I wanted to, you know.
Games. Thank you for the $6.90 donation. You're a really nice person. OTI clear. Games.
All right, let's do this. Let's get a Chris charge going and then
Oh,
run
God.
in there.
Did you say Chris Charge?
Yeah, Chris charge.
Chris Charge. Oh, they keep running into my rockets. I love when they do that.
So, like this dude's actually healing people, and I'm like, no, exclusively keep your minigun on me. Yeah. Fuck your sentries. Fuck this demo, man. You can die.
Someone needs to get their asses down here right now.
Break the dispenser. Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, that guy's like for real.
Yeah.
Someone in my chat offered to give me weapons and stuff. I appreciate the offer, but I can't really work that out right now.
That's like, dude, people yesterday were like, hey, I want to trade with you. I want to give you some stuff. And I was like, I appreciate it. Like, it's a really nice gesture, admittedly, but it's just more work for me later.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
That just means that, like, once a week for the next forever, I'm going to get people messaging me being like, hey, what do you want for that? And I'm going to be like, my privacy.
I actually have a bunch of weapons too, because I used to play this more frequently with Anza back in the day, and they just haven't touched it for a long time. So I've got some stuff, I just don't know how to equip it anymore.
Little Tony ABC number 5 sucks. He's not moving.
Does Nick even rocket jump? Where am I going to rocket jump? I'm in a tunnel.
You're only bound
Head
by
off
your own
CPLT.
ambition.
Oh, little Tony's back now. He doesn't suck as bad anymore. He's got a bag over his head.
He's got a
Yeah,
bag
I-
over his head.
Or
Yeah, OTI bag on his head.
Let's do this. Okay, here we go.
Speaking of useless.
going up?
Yeah, let's
Our strategies were not all that sophisticated, to be honest.
Here we go. Yeah!
Oh, I feel great about this.
Oh!
Push that cart. Oh, we got it like a foot.
That didn't work very well.
Didn't really work very well, no.
NL head lotion unboxing video.
Give egg cam.
Head lotion unboxing video.
Rocket out of the tunnel.
Ooh.
Rocket into the tunnel.
Oh, they're pushing! They're legitimate business people now.
Nick Winkle says, "Don't
Oh, shit,
mock
they
my
got better.
name, you fucking scums. My winkle is just a bit stiff." Thanks, buddy. And for that donation of $7.69.
Oh, that's very nice.
Very nice thing. Didn't mean to make fun of this stick
We
boy
weren't
winkle.
really making fun of your winkle or anything. It's all good.
We may actually lose. Hey, you get out of here, okay?
He's gonna get you. Oh, nope. Just kidding.
You better fucking run. Oh, don't get. Oh, fuck. You don't get any credit for that, okay? The sniper got me.
I'm taking the credit.
You don't get it. You were a distraction.
OTI credit.
Oh shit, they're about to pass us.
I know.
like, right
we've
now.
been slacking a little.
Yeah, they win.
Well, get out
They
there.
actually
And,
just weren't trying.
get out there and try something. See if we can offer some kind of resistance. Nope.
Yes!
All right. Well done, John.
Yes.
Well done.
OTI comeback. Don't call it a comeback.
I feel like when I called attention to us needing to push the cart, that's when they realized, like, oh, actually, let's just win.
Frames getting dropped like a 12-year-old's balls is what chat says.
Really?
Yeah, they're not
Oh.
totally wrong.
You can come look at my chat. It's in
Drop
my
the
brain.
balls.
Just saying.
I'm straight up the worst sniper of all time. So get ready for this.
I'm gonna exclusively rocket jump, but not hit anything.
I'm changing class every game just to keep it real, except for spies. 'Cause
Just being medic.
I
the whole
suck
time.
really badly as spy.
Oh, I got grenaded on. I didn't even know what that was. They
Oh,
told me.
my head exploded. Because Elucidate blew it off.
Was he a sniper?
Oh, yeah. Now Dracula Fetus is pissed, and he's going to sniper him.
You can tell me where Dracula Fetus is if you want to.
He's in my face.
Killing your dudes?
Oh, what is that? Mr. Squee! How do you spell S-Q-U-I-Y?
Well, that's it. I didn't know if it was Mr. Squee or Mrs. Quee.
Miss, I don't know.
Mrs. Quee.
Mrs. Quee? Up, down, all around. Welcome to J Smithtown. Thank you very much for the Quee.
It's like lemon shave feelings.
Maybe.
It's lemons.
Oh,
have
God.
feelings.
It's like Zest.
Oh,
Actually,
God,
like
he's got a
good lemon
bat.
shave, yeah.
Oh! Oh. This is the funniest thing. It's true. I am really bad at shooting my sniper gun.
Spark_bot says Dracula Fetus using the scum loadout. I don't know what that is.
What is the scum loadout?
I don't know, but he's a sniper. I think. He was. Yeah, he's
Oh,
What is
you're
with the
right,
area
he
of
is.
effect on these damn rockets? They don't go anywhere.
I don't know. He looks like he's got an old rifle,
Oh,
and he looks like he's in a marching band. Plus, he's really pretty.
Didn't they just add like a whole new mode to this game at one point where there's like robots or something?
Yeah, man versus machine.
I never played it.
There was the option to include some of those in the map rotation, but I said no because I never played it. But maybe in the future.
I think, isn't there like only a certain amount of people you can have for those games?
Yeah, people who were playing TF2.
Yeah, but like a team of 4 or something.
I don't know. Why don't you write home about it?
All right, why don't you go fuck yourself?
Oh, I was just making conversation.
Pikachu eyes.
Yeah!
How come we don't push this thing anymore?
Because I'm a sniper now. Probably one of the best snipers in playing TF2 on Twitch TV right now, if I had to guess.
How many people are playing this right now on Twitch TV?
I don't know. It's surprisingly not that popular. Like, I mean, it's maybe not surprisingly, but
People just play it.
yeah. As of yesterday, with like 1,500 viewers, we were the top TF2 stream.
Oh, human ostrich up, down, all around. Welcome to J Smithtown. That murder of Rock Lee Smile was for you, buddy.
You're welcome. I let you do that.
Oh no!
I didn't really though.
I let him get me like that.
Guys, let's all meet up at the cart and push it for a while and see what happens.
Why did I push
I
the
don't think
cart?
anyone's able to push the cart. This is a
You
hard
gotta
cart
push it
map.
all the way up this hill
Excuse me?
first before it
Yeah,
counts.
sure.
RJ404, your name is not an error. Welcome to the Lion Pride. Thanks for relieving me of terror.
Oh,
Excuse me.
yeah. We're pushing this great. Don't worry about it.
Died.
Josh died.
Don't let this go.
Hey, I got a new item. It's the original level 5 rocket launcher.
Oh, gee.
Okay.
Hey, we made it up the hill.
Yeah, you
made
you're
up the
gonna
hill?
win.
That's
Good
bull.
for us.
Baloney shits.
Dracula Fetus is dominating me in the game.
Yeah, just like dominates you at night.
Wait, like
What?
sexually, you mean?
Yes, actually.
Oh, why? It's...
They trade off. You don't know.
Is that the kind of thing you trade off?
I don't really know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
No, very little predisposition to that type of thing.
$6.90 from the anonymous. Thank you. Can we PvP sometime Dark Souls 2 Xbox? I don't think I. Maybe. Probably not. I don't really play it that much. Get on PC. And we'll talk.
I remember Xbox.
Xbox, turn on.
Literally,
good run.
Durst tier lyrics. Are you kidding me? Those are better than Durst tier. They were at least Stap tier.
Durst tier has two meanings, though. It could be really good or really bad.
Victory.
All we
Man.
want.
That was really good cart pushing. You did it, Reddit.
My body ragdolled in a great way when it exploded, too.
Fuck this
Red
water.
team wins. What a pile of OTI trash.
We go to a new map now. I think we do. Finally. 28 minutes
ready.
in.
Finale.
What?
What?
Finally finale? Is that what you're... Yeah, I get it. Okay.
Is that what you're saying?
Ah, no,
What
not
you
really.
said?
No, not at all.
Why do I never Yaha anymore? I don't know. It makes people feel weird.
It's
Just
alright.
give
You
us-
can do it
give
if
us
you want
Yaha,
to.
Nick.
Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I won't.
All right.
You guys remember Payload Race?
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Hey, CEF error header 105. It's fun.
I'm
Which team
joining
we going?
Blue team.
I'm gonna try Grenadier.
Hey, buddy. How's it going?
I like this
burning,
exchange
I'm
of
burning
liquids.
for you.
DDLT. I know him.
You give fire, you give medic.
I'll be the medic.
I missed the news. Anything Durst related.
There was a conference about Fred Durst today.
Gender bent Chinese Chun Li joined the red team. That's
Oh,
sad.
shit.
Dracula
The
Phoenix is
virus
on the
bought
other
me.
team too.
The virus bought me Nether.
You got Regis.
Oh, yeah.
I need to play that. It looked
What
real
is
cool,
it?
actually. It's like a first-person zombie game, but with like urban environment, free roam stuff, and it's online and there's missions. It looks kind of MMO-oriented. Sort of like a
No.
better realized Rust or something, but with zombies. They took the Rust zombies away. Thank
Oh!
you, the virus.
I should've
Brian,
been-
did you just save my ass?
No, I got spy checked, or I got killed by a spy. I should have been spy checked.
Hey, he took over your life.
Yeah, did you kill him? Or
Now
someone
he's
did.
right here. I killed him now.
Yeah,
At least I
good,
tried.
good job.
I know, Regis, I'm sorry. Kathy Lee was bugging me, and you got all these damn spies running around, pissing me off. Nick, is that really you, that demo man up there? Alright.
I'm also
killed-
gonna say a big yaha to the human ostrich, and thank you very much for your subscription.
See, that wasn't that bad.
A little bit late on the draw. Actually, pull away from the mic.
Oh,
is
there's
the
a
thing
spy
that-
among us.
Oh, yeah, I just healed him for a little bit.
The Durst among us.
He's dead now.
He's really good at attacking me. That's
Well, always around.
Oh,
Look, there he is.
got
This-
one.
this
You guys
is
getting
the
another
grunt.
ones. It's like the thing. He kills you and then he becomes you.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that movie and the remake.
I didn't.
Oh, there's a heavy Northernlion here, huh? Okay, sure.
I don't trust this. I don't know. I don't trust anybody. GTA.
If you see me, it's not me.
Oh, I know. You're always dead. It's
Now
me and
it-
Regis
now it's
against
me.
the goat.
Oh, Nick! Someone who's a spy pretending to be Nick.
No, it's me.
No, I watched him more
Oh,
before
someone
my
else.
eyes. Oh God! Bale
know.
just ghosted my shit.
How are we this good? We're pushing the thing completely.
Yes.
I'm getting shit on. Oh, you got it. Oh
just-
yeah!
Me. He's me.
He's me.
Oh shit, we have to win. We're real close.
This is the dream team. This is what dreams are made of. Team.
Is that you with the sword?
No, I'm
Oh,
not
there's
here.
a spy pretending to be me. As a spy.
Trying to join you in this elevator.
Oh, I got killed by a spy. They're all spies, man.
All spies.
Okay, the frame.